ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Watch Addiction Watch Reviews. Today we're taking a look at a new release from Sonair Watches. It's a pretty cool kind of Art Deco watch. They call it the Cartier Killer. And it's a new watch that's coming out. Actually, you can pre-order it on their website right now, I believe. And you can also order it on Kickstarter after February 29th. This is just one of their variations. This is the quartz one. There's also going to be a SW Swiss automatic Solita, or I believe it's Swiss mechanical, using a mechanical Solita SW for their mechanical version of this model as well. Both have different price points as well. But yeah, I think it's a pretty cool watch. I have this green dial version to show you. As you can see, it's a rectangular watch, kind of representing that Art Deco era, which I think, there's not that much on the market today, I would say, of watches of this kind of dress tradition, I would say. But it's pretty cool. Came out pretty good. The quality is pretty decent as well. And let's take a look at what's on my wrist, and then we'll jump a little deeper into this. On my wrist today, I just have this Cadison watch, as you can see here. It's not an expensive watch or anything like that. I believe it's like 60 bucks. I'm just wearing it as a beater. It's an automatic watch. Yeah, it's all right. Not the greatest, but it's good for working and stuff. Now, these Sonair watches will come in this nice new leather zip-up pouch. Kind of has a vintage look to it. Pretty nice feeling, and as you can see, heavily embossed here with their logo, Sonair. And yeah, just pretty cool. I believe their other watches did not come with this, and inside you do get your warranty. Two little pockets here to hold your watch and your warranty card. All their watches do come with a 10-year warranty. So I thought that was pretty good. I've never seen that before from a brand, but 10 years is a very long time. Obviously, with a quartz movement in this one, I wouldn't expect any issues over the course of 10 years anyway. But it's good to know that you get a 10-year warranty on their mechanical version as well. Now, getting pricing straight out of the way, the Nostalgia, which is this model right here, as you can see, marked on that beautiful green kind of sunburst dial, as you can see. This one is going for, I believe, $255, and the full retail will be $520. So that's a 50% savings if you pre-order this watch on their website or Kickstarter, which I think is definitely worth it, honestly. If you're going to get this watch, definitely do the pre-order or definitely get it on Kickstarter because you're going to save a lot of money. And their Amoris model, which is their mechanical version, is going to be $335, which would be normally $670 US. That is straight from their owner, Freddie, which is actually a pretty cool guy. Seems very down to earth. Seems to know what he's doing. But yeah, that's just the pricing. Let's get into some basic specifications on this model. Now, this green model is actually called the Nostalgia New York, I believe, on their website, if I'm not wrong. But in terms of actual dimensions, we're looking at 40 millimeters. That's top to bottom, so 40 millimeters lug to lug. This is a square watch, so the dimensions are going to be a little bit different. In terms of actual, diameter, you're looking at 28 millimeters across here. Thickness, we're only looking at 8 millimeters, so it's very, very thin there. Strap is 20 millimeters across the lugs there. We get a solid 316L stainless steel case, pretty much fully polished all around. If we take a quick look, very high polish, signed pull and push crown, 50 meters of water resistance. Nice sapphire crystal as well. But everything is pretty much polished, and you get that kind of step here on the case, which is very nice, kind of reminiscent of that Art Deco design. Nice Dauphine hands as well on this beautiful green sunburst dial. Everything is printed from their logo at the 12, and then you have Nostalgia printed in white on a macro level. Everything looks pretty neat. This is a prototype, so if there are scratches, do not mind that. This is just a prototype model or a sample model. So we have those Dauphine hands. We have applied markers, which are polished, as you can see. And it looks pretty good. That green definitely really does shine in the light. There also is anti-reflective coating clear on this sapphire crystal. And like I stated, 50 meters. Not something I really take in the water. But if you're washing your hands, no issues whatsoever. Now, the actual strap has a lot of options, the owner told me. There's going to be 6 different options. I'll throw up on the screen right now. This one came on this kind of single clasp, not a butterfly, but it's kind of a fold-over deployant, which is something a little different. And then you have this here, the self-adjustable part. I'm pretty sure this will be signed here. As you can see here, just stainless steel, genuine leather band, and you can open this up and adjust it whenever you want. Very easy, very quick to adjust. But the finishing and everything else looks pretty decent on the watch. Very high polish, like I stated, but no sharp edges, nothing like that. Very nice curve to this case, I like that. Definitely plants itself very nicely on a wrist. More of a dressy watch, obviously. This is definitely a dressy watch, not a very sporty watch. Something to wear to dress up or casual dress, I would say. But it feels pretty good, I think the quality is definitely there. Feels like a nice watch, looks like a nice watch, and there are not many watches that look like this at this price range. And I believe these straps will be quick release. The case back is actually held down by 4 screws, as you can see there. It states 5 ATM sapphire, Swiss movement, Sonair their logo, and it is curved, as you can see there. Nice little curve. I thought that was really interesting, which it should be for an Art Deco style watch of this kind of design. But anyway, the actual movement inside of this watch, it's going to be a Swiss quartz movement. So we're getting a Swiss ETA quartz movement, which is some of the better movements, I would say, in terms of actual quartz movements. They're pretty reliable, they're very robust. You're not going to have any issues. It actually has an 11-year battery life. That's a very long time. You're not going to need to change the battery in this for 11 years. No second hand on this dial, so you're just getting hour and minute. But accuracy is typically, very good with a quartz movement, any quartz movement. But yeah, it's a Swiss Etacal 901-001. It has 3 jewels, actually a gold-plated quartz movement. It has a silver oxide battery. It also does have 3 jewels, like I stated. And yeah, just, a good grab-and-go quartz movement. Nothing really more to say about that. It's going to be reliable, it's going to be accurate, and it has an 11-year battery life, which is a lot more than many other quartz movements. And yeah, Swiss, Etacal movements, or ETA also makes the 2824, which most of you guys are familiar with, which is in a lot of automatic Swiss watches. But their Amora's version will actually have an Sellita SW100, which is the mechanical version of the SW200, I believe, which has 25 joules and such. It's a mechanical movement. You can self-wind it. I don't have that model in front of you, so I cannot show you that. No lume on this watch. It's a dress watch. We're not going to have lume on this model. But yeah, other than that, I think it's a pretty decent looking watch. Very classic looking, very clean, very symmetrical. And I think it came out pretty good. I'm going to throw it on my wrist, show you how it looks on my 6.5-inch wrist. I did throw on a little green sweater, as you can see, to match that green dial. But across my wrist, it fits perfectly. Nice curve to the wrist. Not too heavy, not too light. Strap was straight up broken in already. There is some little holes in there, as you can see, if you're sweating or something of that nature. But yeah, definitely very legible. As you can see, you can definitely read that time at most angles. And very flat on the wrist. This can definitely slip under a dress cuff. No issues there whatsoever. I think it looks pretty classy. It looks very different. If you're looking for something different in your collection, you don't have a dress watch, you don't want to spend a ton of money on a dress watch. You want something that looks the part and feels the part, but you don't want to spend thousands of dollars for like a Shirley Coude or something like that, or I don't know, a Patek Philippe or something of that nature, which most people cannot afford. This is a great alternative, something like that, or even a Cartier. A Cartier tank can run a lot of money, the mechanical or the automatic versions, depending on which year you get. This is a great alternative. I think it's a good looking watch. It has some nice specifications. It's well made, reliable. It has an ETA quartz movement. You're paying like $255. I think it's a pretty good deal. If you want something of that nature, obviously if you're a dive watch guy or you only buy dive watches or sport watches, you don't dress up or you don't want to dress up, you don't want a watch that you can wear when you dress up, this might not be for you. But if you're looking for something dressy to wear once in a while or wear casually to work or something of that nature, I think this is a pretty decent offering from Sonair Watches. They're based in Europe. I think it's a pretty cool watch. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. We'll leave some links to their Kickstarter, which will be live on February 29th. That's when their Kickstarter will go live. And you can order this right now direct through their website if you want. If you don't want to wait for the Kickstarter. But yeah, other than that, let me know what you guys think. Definitely throw the video a like, share it with your friends, leave me a comment so we can chat more below. And I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for tuning in once again to Watch Addiction Watch Reviews. Bye.